Got my tea, got my microphone, just positioned that microphone and hope that it will record okay, being so far away from my mouth. Gotta do this video now, and I have to show you that I have a new camera. You might notice on the quality of this picture. So my setup is slowly developing. Anyway, the reason that I'm here is not only test my camera, but I also wanted to make a recap video of this automatic drawing exercise I did. When was the first time I did it? 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? I can't really remember. Something clicked in my head due to that exercise, and I encourage you to do that as well. Go over to Proco, the channel Proco YouTube channel, when he was talking about his exercise. Not he, but the guy he interviewed. Check out the drawing technique. It's originally from Möbius, I think. I bet many artists do it, they just call it differently. But my first result when I did this was... The really first results, I don't have them anymore. I use them as protection while I was painting. I mean, those are warm-up exercises in their essence. And then after I did those first warm-ups, I had this result. Is this the right way? Yeah. I had this result. Let's see if the camera can focus. Yes. So this was the first one that I actually liked as a result, which I thought you can also use as a finished picture. It is not showing anything in particular, but I think it's nice to look at. It was nice to draw, actually. And this thing, I've redone that thing with the wobbly lines with different media, like, for example, this is with felt tip pen, turned around like this. The abstract drawings, you never know where's up and down. And this one was just to check the same technique with ballpoint pen. So you don't even need any fancy art supplies, you can do this with every ballpoint pen. Ballpoint pen. Wow. But yeah, those are the wobbly things I started doing now. Then you might have also seen the video where I drew that bone structure. So you see, this is a naturalistic femur, which is cracked open, and in the middle there is this ooey gooey stuff thingy. And this texture only, I mean, it is the same thing as I did in this drawing. You can see where this texture here from the femur comes from. But yeah, where is my... Oh, there's the other one. Now the last one I wanted to show you, which I'm also going to show you the time-lapse video now after this little recap, is this one. Again, I started somewhere around here and then made this floating mushroom thingy. And I was thinking about stopping with this or maybe making more floating mushrooms. So I tried to make another mushroom which looked pretty different, and it became like this rock. The name of this drawing is the docks, so it's like a ship coming onto the docks. You know, if you've played Morrowind or now Elder Scrolls Online, you know that there are these big creatures which you can use to ride from city to city, and somehow I was thinking about them when I was drawing this and making those long lines down. But I really did want to do this little recap video in advance and also test my new camera. If you want to know, it is a Sony RX100 Mark IV. The camera can be running while it is attached to a power source, so which can be useful for stop motion animation. These cameras are expensive. I don't care. It's an investment you gotta do if you want to have them. Let's get on to the time-lapse video. So now for the time-lapse, I'm going to have the microphone a little bit closer to my face. I don't know how much the sound will be different. I'm only going to see it in editing. So this drawing is something I did as a warm-up exercise in the morning. Like a few days ago, I waited to show you this time-lapse video until I could film the recap part of the video, and I wanted to do that with the new Sony camera. So I waited for the camera to arrive and then just have a day where I have 1 or 2 hours for filming, testing, all the stuff. So I went back to the pencil for this drawing, like I did with the first one. And at the beginning I also just wanted to draw the same structure as I did on this first wobbly line painting or drawing. It is a drawing, but it feels like painting. It's weird. So I wanted to do the same thing, but then I tried to remember the initial idea of this exercise, which is just to draw and feel your drawing. So I was more concentrated on what my hand wanted to do, like what movement feels good. And sometimes you also just have to, you just draw and then you stop and you look at your picture, and then at some point you decide to continue. Or what I also did was sometimes I just added some shading somewhere, and then out of the shading I was able to see a new line or a new volume. Because that's the big difference from the drawings that I do now with the idea of this automatic drawing exercise compared to the first one that I tried, because I think the first ones were a bit messy, but that's because I wanted to do them with my perfectionist drawing mindset. So I wanted to have proper lines, and yeah, I don't exactly know what it was, but since I am much more open to sculpted lines that are different and having much more texture with pencil, with shading, I'm much happier with my results, and I'm also enjoying the drawing process much more. And the more I enjoy it, I think the better the drawing in the end, because it's just something that I like doing. I think it also takes time to realize that nobody can tell you that you're doing something wrong while you're drawing this, because there is nothing wrong to be done here, or nothing to be done wrong here. How would you say it? I don't know. Anyway, you get my point. There's nothing that you're trying to draw that exists. You're just grasping at something in your head. You're diving down into your creativity somewhere deep below. That is nothing that exists. Sure, in the end I was able to tell you that this is like a transporter, a ship or something coming home to the motherland or going to the docks, or I don't know. But that was when I was seeing in the end what I had done, or let's say I was imagining the docks once I was drawing the lower structure of this drawing. And then again, I'm not saying that this necessarily is what I'm saying that it is. Like, I see this in this drawing, but maybe somebody else sees something else completely. I don't know what you think when you see these mash of wobbly lines and volumes and shadings and stuff. It might be interesting. You could just leave what you're seeing in this drawing in the comments below. I would like to hear that. But yeah, for those who haven't seen the video, I really recommend go over to Proco's channel and watch this automatic drawing exercise. Or this automatic drawing technique, whatever. Just watch the video. I don't know, I think it's like 10 minutes long. It's absolutely worth it. And try it. Not only watch YouTube videos and then do nothing, watch them, get inspired and do it. I for one am very happy that I tried this, because it is putting some gears in my head in motion that just help me do some things differently and in a way that I like it. Like the femur drawing. That's something that I really like, this cracked bone, and I want to experiment much more with this type of drawing. So getting to know this technique is it's the best start for me in 2019. I'm already super satisfied with my January, with where my artistic journey is going, and I just hope that it will continue like this, that I will not stop learning at some point. Because in the end, isn't that what we all want when we are active in a creative way, that we, well, it is part for an amusement, but also because we want to discover stuff, we want to do new things, we want to learn, we want to explore. I think explore is the best way to say it, because you have this blank canvas, blank paper, and you explore what creative possibility is hidden in that canvas. And once you find out one possibility, all the other possibilities are gone from that canvas. But then again, there is the next blank page, the next canvas. You can just go on and on and on. You can just create. Anyway, I'm diving off into another topic. I just hope that you like this time-lapse video. I'm seriously considering uploading the real-time version of this drawing. I don't know exactly how long it took me. I think an hour or something. I don't know. But I might upload the real-time version so that you can see my drawing speed and also some pauses that I took to think about where to put stuff next. And I think I'm going to do that with no voiceover, but I will try to get some nice music for it, maybe even buy some licensed music, or you could help me out and tell me if you know somebody who would be happy to share his piece for a chill time-lapse to do, like chill music, really like with a meditation vibe, because that's what I felt when I was drawing this, like kind of mind meditation. Just let me know. I hope you liked this video and that I will see you next time. Bye!